super supportive guy, does fantastic content. The only thing I have to knock him for, man, is like, he kind of looks scared in his thumbnails. Like, he always looks kind of spooked, man.
I do.
Looks like somebody's about to, like, beat him up. I'm like, dude,
Yes,
it's okay.
I better be number one. This intro's so tough. I already missed these. This video is created purely for entertainment and comedic purposes. Any jokes, commentary, or portrayals you see are not intended to offend or I'm already offended. I have a lot of respect for the original creators and their work, and nothing here should be taken as criticism. Oh god, he's gonna make fun of me, isn't he? I gotta exit this game because the music's gonna taint. Taint? Yeah, taint. That's a correct use of taint. Yeah, sure.
Alrighty.
Look! Look! There's me! There's me! I'm official! I'm official! Man, there's some heavy hitters on here, man. He's goated. He used to be underrated, but now everyone knows him. I'm so happy. Dude, he put so much effort into his videos. Pee pee poo poo. Love him. We gotta get all these guys into the group chat. Although I feel like Apo would... He's so analytical. He's like, Apo reminds me... You guys ever watch Star Trek? I feel like Apo is... Who's the dude's name? The elf with the elf ears dude. He's the best friend of the captain. He's like the reason they win every single fight because he's so smart and analytical, but you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Who's the captain's best friend in Star Trek? The only Star Trek I saw was the one with the New Age ones, but dude, someone save me. What's his name? Spock? There we go. Apo's like the Spock of the finals community. I'm in a nice way. He's just split the video. All right, bro. You said react to it. I'm reacting to it. I'm giving my opinion on people.
Just shared 1 bit. Just play the damn video, brah.
All right.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's
That
it
was
going,
good
everybody?
comparison.
My name is Combo, and as you can see in front of us here, we have the ultimate, objective, peer-reviewed, final determining the finals YouTuber tier list. Now you might be saying, Combo, how are you qualified to make those determinations? Well, source? I said so. Also, it came to me in a dream. So, at the end of the day, right, understand that these rankings that I do
aren't we
here
supposed to
will
be getting
probably
raptured right now?
determine the entire career of everybody on this list. So I'm going to be as objective as possible, knowing that my opinion is, of course, the only one that is correct. But with that said, I'm going to quit talking about that kind of stuff. I think I've
Sir
set my
Yellow
credentials
Jacket.
on the table. You can review that piece of paper.
Do you guys know? I'm so sorry to pause it again. You guys know Sir Yellow Jacket and I had like 45 minutes of legit beef with each other, and then we became friends. I don't know if you guys how long you guys have watched me, but Sir Yellow Jacket and I actually had legit beef for a little
Starting
bit.
at the very bottom of the tier list, right? We have these people.
All right. Dead weight? He's got put people in dead weight?
Bobware just shared 1 bit. Quit the yapping.
Bob, you're so aggressive. Bro, dead weight on a fellow creator
Might
list
need a
is
little-
crazy.
Little kick in the right direction. We're gonna give that to him today.
Yes,
Maybe
the
they
sword guy.
wronged me.
Yeah.
Maybe I just don't like
yeah.
their face.
We ran
I don't
into each
really
other
like
in
that.
game, and
That's dead weight.
I was not a Sword Dash fan guy, so I went into it. It was me. It was my fault. I went into his Twitch chat and talked some crap, and he basically was like, "I'm on 250 ping, and we beat you, skill issue." And later on, as he explained it, I was live going, "Oh shit, that makes sense." And then I was like, "Okay, now I respect it." And then he was like, "Oh, I respect you for admitting that." And then we started joking around, and then we were cool.
Moving on today, we
But
have
for like
Creaky
30 minutes, we
Bones.
were
Now,
actually
Creaky
beefing.
Bones, it's very, very important to me. I think Creaky
It was a
Bones,
skill
you have
issue,
the
though. He was right.
potential to be great. You have the potential to do amazing things in this world, but something's holding you back.
Dude,
I'm just
Combo
not sure what
is
that is, and we'll
legitimately
talk about
funny,
it
and
when
I'm
we get there.
jealous.
Next up, we have Bone Chiller.
What
right?
are these categories?
These guys are challenging my content, right? They have some
That's the
really
scariest
good stuff.
picture I've ever seen.
They're really
Challenging
good. They
my
do everything
content.
Right? They do everything, but it goes back to the thing of just, I don't know, man. Maybe they need that extra push, or something's keeping them.
I have a
out of
feeling
the
I'm
next
gonna be
two
in that
tiers,
one.
But you know, at the end of the day, I mean, they're doing something right because they're scaring me. They're challenging my authority. Next up, we have Supreme.
Bobware just shared 1 bit.
What's Bob gonna say?
You're only funny because you have me around.
That's fair, actually. That you actually got my comedy shorts off the ground, Bob.
Skeleton, these are the homies, right? These are the people who are doing it right. They're in the Skeleton Club. They're not quite to the Skeletal Sovereign level, but these people, they're doing something right, or maybe they're paying me off. They might work for me. Hint, hint, who knows who that could possibly be, but I don't know, man. And at the very top, we have Skeletal Sovereign.
That's
now,
going
of
to be
course,
Neon.
I didn't do an S+ tier because I would, of course, stick myself in that spot. But understand, right? Skeletal Sovereign, they are the king
Neon's killing it.
of this community, and their rule shall be unquestioned by none.
If he was in here, I wouldn't say that.
With that said,
I'm assuming he's not.
We're gonna quit yapping in the intro here, and let's talk.
Better be
tiers.
nice.
So at the very start,
Before we get into it, guy, you guys are gonna be so mad. I am in a group chat with a lot of these guys. I just found out a lot of us are fellow veterans.
we have
a lot of us are
friend,
veterans.
Andrewstown. Now, Andrewstown has been making MGL videos since the game came out. I want to say his sense of humor is spontaneous and funny,
God.
and I just love his
Being
personality.
good
You
at
can
the
tell that
game
he is playing
and
this
funny
game to
is
have a
not
good
fair,
time.
bro.
He has a really good group of friends that he plays with very often. I think at the end of the day, right, Andrewstown really exemplifies the positive side of the finals community. You know, that kind of casual player base that comes home after a long day. They just want to hang out with their homies and, you know, just do dumb shit, right? Really embrace the chaotic aspect of the game show atmosphere that we have in the finals.
This is a
But
bold
that's
tier
kinda
list
where
to
I
make,
see
man.
Andrewstown right now. If I were to rank him on this beautiful tier list here, has he done anything to wrong me in the past? I think one time I was playing MGL. I did an MGL video, and he didn't comment on it.
Yeah, but you're neither good at the game nor funny, but at least you have me. Bob, you are the meanest person to me in chat, and you are my only moderator. How did you convince me to give you mod? You're so mean. I wish you were wrong, though.
And I need that affirming, you know, nature in my life. If somebody doesn't tell me I'm doing a good job, I'm gonna go into a mental breakdown. So for that reason, we're gonna stick Andrew in Bone Chiller. Very good content. All right, next up we have
Drank this from his
Concrete
gas.
Kisser. You guys may not know who this is. He actually just recently started making videos.
One second, guys. I can't stand a finals creator having 73 subs. I was dead.
Nice.
Yep. All right. Just had to sub to him real quick. All right. Back to the video.
I actually featured in a gameplay with him with the Chonk not too long ago. He's a younger guy. He's just trying to get his toes wet in the YouTube community. Has a really good personality, just very toxic positivity. Not toxic positivity. That's a horrible way to say it.
Yeah, what
Just
is toxic
infectious
positivity?
He's always smiling. He always has something nice to say. All of his gameplay, like he's a variety kind of YouTuber. So in the final scene, that is, he doesn't just necessarily do one thing, kind of like I do on my channel. I would highly recommend checking this guy out. Give him some support. He just started making videos, and he's already getting like upwards of 1,000 views. So I want to give a huge congratulations to Concrete Kisser. And like I said, man, his content, he does play light. So if you don't like light, you probably won't like his stuff. But at the end of the day, man, really think he's on the right track. And you know, it took me 8 years to get where I'm at, and he's already doing a fantastic job. However,
8 years.
You think I'm gonna put him in Skeleton Supreme because his name is Concrete Kisser? His name should have been Calcium Kisser. If his name was Calcium
that would be
Kisser,
tougher.
Oh, he would have been in Supreme Skeleton.
I believe
but
it, Jasp.
Because it's concrete. Nobody likes concrete. Can't make a skeleton out of concrete. We got to stick him in Creaky
Bob,
Bones, man. I'm
I'll put
sorry.
you on my tier
the
list.
name kind of knocked you down. Next up.
Oh, after that. Oh, Ronan. I actually have a video with Ronan on my channel, like from like a year and a half ago. Should I make a creator tier list as well after this? Should we do it?
We have Ronan. Now, Ronan is the, I want to say the most viewed finals creator. He does a lot of very insightful things.
He's like a mix
in
of
terms
Apo
competitive scene,
and
gameplays, tips,
Truce,
guides, things of that
I'd say.
nature. He seems like a pretty chill dude.
It's like
If
really,
you
really
want, you
good,
can
but
catch him on
really,
YouTube
really
streaming
smart.
A lot. I like that he gets on.
Yeah,
there,
we'll do it
he
right
interacts
after this,
with
Bob.
chat, and most importantly, you know, and I think this is really important for anybody who makes kind of gameplay or guide videos. he puts his money where his mouth is. You can tell he's a talented player.
Dude, I played a game with Ronan because I was making videos, and we were both not very big yet. And I think he was like, we had the exact same sub count. Obviously, you saw how that went for me because I left like an idiot to do Marvel Rivals for a little bit. But I was like, man, what type of content you thinking to make? I was like, yeah, I'm doing one on like just gameplay. That's back when I was posting. And he's like, yeah, right now I'm just recording an in-depth guide for every single gadget in the game. I'm about halfway through. I was like, what? And the way the dude was playing, the man was like playing Sledge before it was cool, and he with like C4, and he was like, you would have thought he had practiced a year with it. I thought it was, and he's like, yeah, I just tried this loadout today for the video.
Knows what he's doing. Sometimes plays with the team, other times he'll play with people on stream.
He's like not human, dog.
I would say overall,
it
definitely
seems like top tier Glaze, but I didn't know him that well.
I have to tell you guys a story about
genuinely
Ronan,
impressive
because this is super funny. I'm gonna stick him in Supreme Skeleton just because he's one of the YouTubers. Like we've never actually talked face to face, but this one is just so funny. So I hopped into one of his streams, right? And I saw him playing a game, and dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what it is about. Maybe it's the military that did it to me, but
yeah. Well, there it is. Yeah.
The way I greet.
I just found out Cabo is a fellow veteran.
The norm. So usually when people say hi to somebody, they'll say, hey man, how's it going? That's not exactly what I do. So I walk in and I'm like, damn, he makes good content and he's handsome because he had the face cam on. And he looks at the camera and he goes, hi, Palm. It was the most awkward thing I've ever experienced.
Dude, I thought he didn't like me when he talked to me too.
Shit.
He's so cold.
Maybe I need to read the room. But that shit just fucking makes me laugh to this day. But Ronan makes some great content.
So smart.
I would put you in Skeletal Sovereign, but I may or may not have cried in the bathroom alone in the dark.
Dude, I walked away thinking he didn't like me either, but I think that's just how he is.
Definitely a Supreme Skeleton.
Or maybe I'm annoying him.
All right, next up we have Swift Cheetah. Now this guy makes a lot
of
I watch top 500 guides, things like that.
I watch a lot of
He likes the competitive side of things, right? I can tell, obviously, too, he's passionate about his content. He has a lot of sub-goals in mind, things like that.
He sounds like, oh no, I'm forgetting a community member's name. He sounds like Zesty, bro. He sounds like Zesty Moose.
You can tell he's really
if I'm thinking of the right person.
A full-time kind of gig if the opportunity comes.
He does like interviews and stuff, right?
Player. He was also one of the first people, similar to myself, to adopt the 93R before people were saying it was meta. Which is really neat. 93 users rise up. Actually don't, so Embark doesn't nerf it again. But overall, man, makes some great content. However, man, he made a video similar to mine. His was 1 diamond versus 2 platinums. And back in the day, I did two sweats versus 4 people of various ranks, and his got double the views mine did. That hurt my feelings.
He's holding a grudge.
I'm just never gonna recover. Like I don't know, man. I'm still. I think about it every day. So for that reason, man, you're going in creaky bones. I think you can understand.
Dude, this is a really funny video to make, and the way he's doing it is funny. Dude, Ikazo, I think is one of the. I know everyone knows who he is. I think he is one of the most underrated content creators in. What's his sub count right now? In the scene, bro. He should be up there with Apo, Neon, and Juno. I run into him a few times in game before he goes up. He should have crazy sub count now, right? 6.4? Like, that's not bad by any means. This dude should be pushing 30K. The way he explains why things are meta, and he's got some personality too. It's like Apo. That's what I'm saying. He's like bar for bar like Apo, but he got some jokes. I don't want to glaze too hard, but Ikazo, bro, sleeper, man.
It's way better than me. The guy who shoots the goo gun with the deagles. Now, I really like his content because he not only does the competitive thing, but he competes with something that isn't traditionally seen as meta, that being the goo gun, which I really respect. I definitely resonate with that, being somebody who plays sniper. You can argue that Deagles and Sniper are kind of in that. I mean, I think Deagles are definitely better than Sniper.
Thank you for
But you can argue that they're not quite like the top of S. But like if you take the time to learn them, they can be super powerful. Mm-hmm. So I respect that he's kind of doubling down on that. I mean, I do the same thing when I use Dash with Sniper. Obviously, Dash is still OP. But I gotta say, man, I This is another situation of Combo not reading the room. Similar thing, man. I'm so fucking bad at this. I joined one of his streams one time, and I joined the chat, and I was like, oh my god, it's the goo guy. He's really. I basically made that fucking stupid meme where I was like, my favorite part of Akazo streams is when he said, oh boy, I'm gooing really hard right now. And then he wiped the whole team. And I remember he looked at my content, or not my content, my comment in disgust. And he just said, oh, hi, calm.
Bro, I really, 1000%, I think that's a military issue. Maybe I'm wrong, but I have the exact same issue. I will meet someone and do the exact same thing. I have the exact same problem. My introduction for myself to someone who's probably normal is something unhinged that I think they will laugh at. It is soul crushing if they don't. Like, this picture is perfect for how that feels. It sounds like he does the same thing. I don't know Combo personally, but the type of humor you have in the military, and you lighten it up when you're talking to other people that weren't in the military with you. Like, that's the lighter version. I used to introduce myself by saying some of the most heinous, horrible, off-the-wall shit, and because you've heard it all. But I do it with people like my wife's dad, or like her brother or something, like people I'm genuinely trying to impress. I'll be like, I'm just gonna break the ice. I'm gonna say something really funny. It's super unhinged, and they're like, oh god, it's the worst feeling. But it sounds like he has the same problem.
I think I just need to read the room, man. I'm gonna be honest, but
don't worry, I appreciate it,
Akazo, I said your name wrong for about a year. I used to call him Ezuko.
But when it works, oh, we're friends forever. If you find someone who laughs at you doing that, instant icebreaker, you're talking to them for the rest of the night. That's why I will continue to do it for the rest of my life. Dude, when someone clicks with that humor,
because I'm dyslexic. But yeah, man, you're going in bone chiller.
Bob, be nice to me.
Same thing. I think I cried in the corner for a while. All right, next up we have Q's Riot. This guy makes some awesome Riot Shield gameplay. He's a big melee guy. Of course, he was not a fan of the most recent Riot Shield nerf, which is understandable.
Fair.
But I love his theming. I love his personality. I love his gameplay. He's always open for discussion, which I'm a big fan of. Like, in the comment section, he's sure to respond to everybody.
This is such
he doesn't
a cool
respond
video.
aggressively. And, you know, stuff like that.
We're not here for you.
Super happy to me. The only thing that's going to knock him down into, we'll say bone chiller, is because he made a video where he forced his parents to play the finals, and they were actually better than me at the game, which very much hurt my feelings. So, Q's, I'm sorry. I think you understand.
Hold up, bro. My face cam is blocking the tier list. We got to fix this. We've got to fix this. You guys get the hell over here, too. Not just me. Here we go. I just realized I'm blocking the video. All right, here we go.
Understand? Gotta stick you in bone chiller, man. All right, next up we have Adrake or Adrake. I'm sorry, dude. You guys gotta give me some leeway when it comes to pronouncing these names.
Adrake.
This guy, I love it, man.
Whoa, 56K.
Content like
most recent video? What's that? I'm about to take notes, dog.
I think you understand. Gotta stick you in bone
I'm legit
chiller,
about to take notes.
All right, next up we have Adrake or
Finals is a problem no one is talking about. Dude, if he touches on the TTK...
Adrake, I'm sorry, dude. You guys got to give me some leeway when it comes to pronouncing these names. This guy, I love it, man. He makes content like we've done in the past, just ranting about certain things in the finals, but not just complaining, right? He gives solutions. He does a detailed analysis. Like, he's thrown in some charts and shit. This guy makes some really good content. However, man, I would say go check him out. Except for the fact that he said something so distasteful, something that makes me want to, oh, dude, bro, I'm gonna go into cardiac arrest, even though I don't have a heart. He said that the sniper has too good of hip fire.
That's wild, bro.
Do you nerf my sniper hip fire, Adrake?
Dude, it is terrible.
Do you nerf my sniper hip fire?
Dude, the sniper hip fire is so really inconsistent.
I'm gonna be kind of sad, but I'll blame you if it happens. So
now I have someone to blame too.
Get away from my sniper. All right, next up we have Rogue Prophet. Now this guy,
I just started watching him. Literally just started watching him because of his shorts popping up my feed, which is probably why you guys start watching me. Love this dude. I wish I could grow a beard like this man though. And he's flexing it in his photo.
If you don't know who he is, he's another one. He does kind of tips, he does guides, he does more analytical things of that nature. I love his personality. I don't want to put stuff out there. He made a video about it. He was going through some medical issues, which is something I can very much relate to, just having gone through an operation myself. And I know the stress that I can put on, you know, creating content. But man, he's
bro gave an example of joint pain. That's not a funny situation at all. But the fact that he threw up a picture of knee joint pain, which that might be why, but maybe my sense of humor is good, bro.
I really respect the grind. You can tell that he is a very talented player as well. This is the
TTK.
The amount. What is it? The world.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry, Bob. You're gonna cook me. I know a few people who hate on the TTK. I think the TTK is okay. Right? I'm gonna say this quick. Okay, I'm gonna get back to the video. I think the TTK is okay. I like the TTK. Okay, this is part of the reason why I'm attracted to Apex. I just can't get good enough to make content on it. If we want new players, the biggest new player gripe I see is the TTK is too long. So if they shortened it, more people would play. I don't want them to. I'm just saying, I think that's a fact. That's all. I got cooked on Twitter for saying that. So
poor cash.
I think the TTK is great.
World record holder.
It's skill rewarding.
Is what he has on his channel.
I don't want it to be like COD.
Which is
I'm just saying.
Fantastic. Although, man, I gotta say, there's only room for one cripple in this community. So, dude, I gotta stick you in bone chip.
There's no fucking way. He does not know these people personally, and he's saying this. Dude, Combo's fucking hilarious. Holy shit.
Cash out, like, world record holder is what he has on his channel, which is absolutely fantastic. Although, man, I gotta say, there's only room for one cripple in this community. So, dude, I gotta stick you in Bone Chiller. If you,
crazy, bro.
You know, had you just not been crippled like me, like there's only room for one. I just stuck you in Skeletal Sovereign, man. But for that reason, I gotta stick you in Bone Chiller. Next up, we have I don't know who this is. Let me check my notes. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure who this is. If you guys want to leave a comment about where this guy would be, feel free to do that. Not entirely sure. I'm gonna stick him in dead weight for now, just because we don't know where to put him. But if you guys would give me some comments, what you think about that guy and where you think where he belongs on the list. I gotta say though, he's pretty damn handsome. All right, next up we have the broadcaster, right, Mr. Neon Guts.
Hey, fun fact. Neon's cool.
And we have played against this guy.
He's the reason I'm on Twitch right now.
So many times on stream, and I love his videos. I love his personality. I
also reached out to Neon when I was only on YouTube, and I don't think he was on YouTube yet. Fun fact. I reached out to Neon asking for advice, I think, about the Purple app, and the dude was super, super quick to give me the advice. And you know, watching his broadcasts and stuff, I'm getting a little better as I go, I like to think. But and then I tried to give him some advice about the YouTube because he hadn't started yet. And the dude immediately just masters it off the bat. I was like, here, let me return the favor. I'll give you some things I've learned about YouTube. Boom. Huge. Dude's got a great personality.
Kind of character he plays. You can tell he puts a lot of work into his streams.
But he's like genuine.
This guy,
I
thought I was the one who had like uploaded the most videos on this game when it comes to like shorts and all that. Dude, this guy's got
1.5K. $1.5K videos. No shot, bro. Dude started the YouTube grind like 8 months after me, and he has the same amount of videos posted. That's crazy. And at one point I covered 2 games. Neon's a grinder, dog. A grinder.
This guy's got my ass kicked in that regard.
He's a grinder.
He streams
I've also
day.
done 1.5K.
A lot of fantastic stuff. And the one thing I really want to point out,
I have some COD videos.
He put out, I think it was a community post talking about, hey, Neon.
That's nuts, bro. I post most days. And that counts YouTube Shorts. Most days I post a YouTube short, which is why you guys probably see me all the time. Every single hour from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., every hour in between there, I have a YouTube short scheduled to post. That's why I pop up so much. I'm not sitting there all day. When I end stream, I get all of my clips vertical, and I sit there and I edit them down. I add some music, and then I schedule them for every hour from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And I have been doing that for months. And his pace is beating me. That is insane,
Why don't you play
bro.
Ranked? Why do you only play World Tour? And he's like,
Scoop plays COD.
Have a good time. I'm going to play with my community.
Guilty pleasure.
And I want to...
That's actually... God, I'm pausing so much. That's actually how I started in content. I got my 22,000 followers on TikTok streaming 30 bomb Rebirth gameplays. I was really, really good at COD, but I hated it. And I kept getting shadow banned because I'd get spam reported. You're not allowed to be good at COD or you get spam shadow banned. All right, let's go back to the video.
Put content that I want to make out there. And
Yeah,
he
I'm
talked
really
about,
good at
too,
COD.
how
I
he's
just
doing World Tour. He has more time.
can't
to
play
interact,
it. I
doesn't take
hate
away
it.
From the content. And
Sucks
I gotta
'cause
say,
I'm really
man,
good.
it really resonated with me. A ton, because that's exactly my philosophy too. The only reason I played ranked last season is because there was a diamond sniper, and thanks to fellow YouTuber Tez, he's more of a streamer. I should probably put him on this list, but we hit diamond in 2 days, and then I was out of there.
Hey, my one criticism. All right. Hey, where the hell is Trezzy? Someone get my boy Trezzy on this list. And I will also say, Trezzy is in that creator group chat with Combo. I'm just saying. That's why this is such a dangerous video to make. I know he didn't say Trezzy, but that made me think. Trezzy a dog on the finals making content too. I'm just saying. Trezzy's got over.
For those reasons, man, the only negative thing
he's like in the medium range of subscribers here.
Jacket. He's wearing a yellow shirt. We'll get
he's better at Twitch than I am.
This guy, he uses the double barrel, man, and I use the sniper. What does that tell you, man? It's just double barrel in this economy. Long range meta. I'm just kidding, dude. This might just be. Oh, dude, he might be our first skeletal sovereign.
Yeah, if anyone deserves to go up there, it's Neon. Neon, Thixie, and probably
casual, have fun community.
Jinko,
which I very much resonate with, dude. It's got to be this guy.
Apo.
But man, he uses the double barrel. There's only room for one shotgun on the light, and that's the sniper. If you know, you know. All right, next up we have Artie, Mr. IRL, the competitive face of broadcasting.
Craziest movement and
this guy makes some
best
excellent
personality.
content. Once again, if you are interested in the competitive scene, this is your guy to look into. Of course, I'll be honest, I haven't watched a ton of his content.
He was just at the majors, right?
I saw a couple of his videos talking about map analyses, which were like super detailed, and I was a huge fan. However, he is making the sweats better at the game, and we can't have that, so he's got to go in Bone Chiller, man. So I'm sorry, Artie, you make great content.
Unfortunately, he's a handsome man,
I'm sure you understand. All right, next up we have Thixie, and this guy at this point...
That's the first content creator I saw other than myself cover the finals. I've talked to him multiple times. And not like in person, but like through streams and stuff. So such a genuine person. Also like the first person to be like, don't be so negative. Because I went through a stint when I was super negative covering the game. And that changed my philosophy. Thixie's great.
I'll be honest, man. I don't know whether Thixie is an Embark employee.
Well, gaming, I appreciate anxiety.
Like even his logo kind of matches
Bob,
the finals
you are handsome.
But we love Thixie, man. He does a lot of streams with Oscar and stuff. He's good at interacting with the community. Things of that nature.
His personality's great with
he hasn't uploaded in a while, unless he streams.
Oscar.
I could be wrong on that. I always thought his sense of humor was pretty infectious, and he does some great things. However, man, back in the day, man, I made a video talking about how the finals wasn't doing great, and he put my thumbnail in a video saying that I was dooming, and my video wasn't even about dooming. It was a positive one.
To be fair, all of us creators went through a dooming phase on the finals because that's what got views. That's what got, not all of us. I won't say all of us. I don't think Neon ever did that or Thixie ever did that, but I'm guilty of it. I doomed there, at least in my titles. If you clicked on the video, I defended the game pretty hard, but in my titles, I did some dooming. But I'll tell you what, I was trying to grow as a creator. The final was my main game. It gave me a bump in views.
That was before I started dooming. So for all those reasons, I'm going to stick Thixie in Bone Chiller. Once again, I've yet to recover from the trauma that caused me. Next up, we have the green screen gamer guy. This guy is so awesome. Like, I tuned into one of his streams the other day. I was just lurking. I didn't like comment or anything.
Bobware just shared 1 bits. Dirty clickbaiter.
Oh my gosh, you're so mean to me, but you're right.
I also see this guy in my comment section a bunch.
You got to clickbait to be good at YouTube, though.
Like when he...
Back in the day. We're changed now.
I put on my reading glasses and shit gets serious because I know there's about to be a discussion to be
these
had.
Pictures
but seriously,
are taking
man, this
me
guy
out.
makes some great content. He's talented at the game. I saw him playing Jenga on stream while playing the finals, which is a level of multitasking I will never achieve. The only complaint that I have, right? The only complaint is... Dude, I don't really know if I have any complaints with this guy. I mean, at the end of the day...
Combo's free ball in this script right now.
Like, that's a guy. If it's a guy, then why is it a panda?
Just like Caleb.
Honestly, that's kind of false advertising when you think about it. So all things considered, dude, I got to put you in creaky bones because that's not a guy. That's obviously a panda.
So. My fear my fear right now, same criticism for Caleb, by the way, is he's being nice the whole time. We're going to get to me, and he's going to be legitimately mean at the end to go, this guy's just annoying, and he's going to put me in dead weight. I know it won't happen, but I'm scared.
I would wager to
he puts out some of the most quality content I see on this game. Insane. Insane he's only at 14K.
Maybe make some of the highest quality edited content in the final.
What did I just say? Exactly.
Community. He always has some pretty good takes on everything that he says. I like his kind of meme style, like very much like Zoomer humor kind of stuff he does in his videos. And you can tell that he's passionate. Yeah. I want to say he started coaching as well. I could be wrong.
Did he really?
I'll be honest, I haven't seen his stuff in a while, but like when the game was first coming out, he was one of my go-to guys, not only for news, but for gameplays and just talking about things that were happening in the game, which is fantastic. The only thing he did that I'm just heated. I'm furious. Back in the day, man, I made a video talking about the advertising in the finals. And you know what this guy did? He refuted me with facts and evidence. And this is the internet, okay? Facts and evidence? Are you kidding me? It's about my opinion.
I know Combo sat in his fucking desk after recording this fucking video, found a B-roll picture of a dude screaming, and put this fucking skeleton in front of it. And I know this motherfucker laughed because this shit is fucking hilarious to look at. It's so stupid. Whatever.
Maybe
I'm just stupid.
And everything I say
sense
is
of
right.
humor.
So for those reasons, man, I gotta put you in Bone.
I know he laughed when he added
I'm gonna
that.
put you in Supreme Skeleton. I'm gonna put you there just because I like your logo. It's very nice. Very nice yellow.
It is clean.
All right, next up we have the official finals YouTube channel, and I just gotta say, man, the finals. Who plays that game? Why would you play the finals? Like, you can go Call of Duty exists, man.
Dude, I'm saying.
Fucking Call of Duty, man. That's an insane take right there. I just want to say that I'm going to have to put this in deadweight because once I commented hi on a stream when Oscar was streaming and he didn't respond to me immediately, and that's really lame. Developers don't care about their fans. So for that reason, man, I got to put it in deadweight. I don't know why you'd ever play this game. Next up, we have Hazed and Confused. This guy,
bro, one of the first people I ever like actually reached out to, and Hazed for a few months commented on every single video that I posted something encouraging. Like, hell yeah, I love this video. Wow, the editing is really good. That's a really good point. With timestamps in the middle of the video, commenting on what I had said in the video. The dude watched all of my videos and then left like positive reinforcement. This dude is awesome. Love Hazed. He's one of my favorites. Like, that's so cool of him to do. Just awesome.
Like, this is so fun.
So I try to do it with him too.
I feel like I know this guy because
like,
we've commented on each other's videos a lot. I don't know if he feels the same way.
He's like, no, yes, he's very active, like on the finals feed. Him and they have the two best edited videos in the community, I think. Yeah, they're top two in terms of edit quality.
Parasocial, that MP4. We've commented on each other.
I know you're not, Bob. I know
love his content.
I know you're just gonna be mean to me, Bob.
Like, I think if you were to do like finals kind of introduction.
Bob, you're gonna hate me. I'm so sorry. If you're a new player, if you want a new player to play this game, you direct them 1 to Ronan and 2 to Hazed. Hazed is perfect. His style of content is perfect for new players.
I do like when I make my videos. The intent behind like the key task, purpose, end state, right, of my videos. Key tasks are to get people the information quick. The purpose is to do it in a somewhat short manner, and the end state is that they improve gradually. I feel like Hazed and Confused, his stuff is like, once you've seen mine, his is the more like, hey, we're gonna break this weapon down stat for stat. Here's a training regime. Like, his is like, once you've figured out the weapon, watch his guides. And he does fantastic stuff in that regard. Although, I gotta say, man, his profile pic, robots scare me. I think about it every day, how we are simply subservient to our AI overlords. So looking at his profile pic, man, I don't know, that kind of scares me. Really hits on internal fear in mine. But outside of that, man, I don't really have much.
Eternal fear.
I think I gotta put him in the sovereign tier. So
yeah, I think that's good.
Good for him. All hail ChatGPT. Next up, we have Sir Yellow Jacket. You guys might know who this guy is. He's the sword guy. He died. Did you guys know that? Sir Yellow Jacket.
Bobware just shared 1 bits. It's funny but not that funny skew.
Oh my god, dog. I'm not even gonna fucking say anything, bro. I'm not even gonna commentate on
Training
it, bro.
regime. Like his is like once you figured out the weapon,
Just wasn't expecting
watch his
it.
guides, and he does fantastic stuff in that regard. Although I gotta say, man, his profile pic, robots scare me. I think about it every day. How
Oh my
we
God, I
are
haven't
simply
genuinely laughed in a
subservient to
long
our
time.
AI overlords. So looking at his profile pic, man, I don't know. That kind of scares me. Really hits on
Bobware
internal
just
fear in
shared
mind.
1
But outside
bits.
of that, man, I don't really
I
have
think
much.
Skew has a crush on Combo or something. He has been talking about him all stream and just simping so hard about everything he does.
That's not true. I don't talk about combo upstream, Bob. Now you're spreading rumors. My only mod is
I think I
spreading
gotta put him in
rumors.
sovereign tier. So, good for him. All hail ChatGPT. Next up, we have Sir Yellowjacket. You guys might know who this guy is. He's the sword guy. He died. Did you guys know that? Sir Yellowjacket actually died, and he came back to life. Essentially, the second coming of Finals Jesus. Even though I actually played against a dude in game once who was named Finals Jesus, but this is the second coming of that.
fit is tough.
Yellowjacket once again. Ever since this game came out, like
my
for example,
back
I didn't
hurts,
play a lot
bro.
of sword. So if I was ever gonna talk about sword things in the
No,
game,
I don't,
his
Panda.
channel was the first that I came to. Him and I actually
Bobware just shared 1 bits. Combo and Skew sitting in a tree K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Bob, you're on thin ice, my guy. That's like literal. That's bullying.
did.
If we were in
a
the second
podcast
grade,
that no longer
That would that's
exist
actually
anymore.
how you would bully me.
Because the audio, I think it was something with the audio or something like that. But he makes
Bob,
some fantastic
ban
stuff. He's
Bob.
back. You should go check him out, man. After the sword buff, he's doing cool things.
I'll make a short of
Although I
that.
gotta
That's
say,
a
man,
good
I
idea,
gotta
Jess.
stick Yellowjacket. I gotta.
I'm gonna make a whole video out of
Bones
this.
because during that podcast that is now defunct,
Podcast.
I said that sword was better than dagger, and he said, "Combo, are you kidding me?" And I don't know, man. It just
I
struck
know,
a
Bob.
nerve. Something changed in me, and yeah, man, I got to stick in Creaky Bones. I can't believe the level of disrespect that you could possibly disagree with me. So for that reason, Creaky Bones for Yellowjacket. Okay, next up we have Jinko, and Jinko, I gotta say, like, I love Jinko's content.
Me too.
Other than the fact that Jinko's been using Sniper lately, all right, I just gotta say that's my turf. You can't touch that. The weapon was specifically designed for me. If you actually open the game files of the Sniper,
Is he gonna bring up me using a sniper? Jinko talked about transitioning from full-time job to making content creation, and this is just one of Jinko's videos, but I watched that in a Walmart parking lot while I was waiting for some people that I had taken there for work to get whatever they needed. And the amount of perspective that gave me and like refocus, obviously I never told him it, but that video did a lot for me.
break the weapon apart. Look
So I love
inside the
Jinko.
barrel on the top left corner. It says in fine print, designed for constant combos. So Jinko, back to the riot shield.
I'm a
please.
beer manager.
Let's get some priorities straight here.
Jasp,
I'm serious.
Undercover, and
Jokes
Bob
aside, man,
need to be
I love Jinko's content because
my
it's
trio.
unique. Nothing else. No other finals YouTuber does what Jinko does. You have skin spotlights.
Yep.
You have mostly the glitches and stuff is what I think of when I think of Jinko, and also just
Very unique.
I'm sorry, man. The accent's fantastic.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Jinko's videos just
Yeah.
make me smile. Just you can tell, just a happy guy. Also, I gotta say a huge congratulations for being able to take a break from working and pursue content
exactly.
creation full time.
That's what
I
I'm
really
talking
respect that, man. That is a big step,
Big leap, yeah.
and something a lot of people, including myself, takes a lot of courage. I don't know if I could do it. So for
Yeah.
those reasons,
I'm
man,
in the process
other
of
than
it.
the sniper, the sniper, man. I'm gonna, dude, that sniper. I don't know. The sniper might. Fuck it, dude. Sovereign. We got to do it, man. We got to do it.
Yeah, you have to.
All right, next up we have Apo or Apo or
Apo.
Name. Yes, pronunciation is hard. English is my first language, I promise. He makes a lot of more
He's got a new house.
kind of gameplay stuff. Another reason I respect Mr. Apo here is because he's the bow guy, right? We know him as the bow guy. Combo's the sniper
God,
guy.
I love that.
Not Jinko,
Love that
it's
he
me.
uses the bow at a high
and,
level.
Apo does the bow stuff in your kind of pro leagues, those kind of settings. I love his demeanor. Also, can we talk about, like, dude, I'm going to be so honest. I'm afraid to say anything about this man because when I saw his face reveal, I was shocked. I was like, not expecting a fucking lumberjack.
Me too.
like a brawny Viking.
I was in his stream when he did that. I commented on it. This sounds like one of Combo's stories, but I was in Apo's stream and I was like, whoa, you have no right being this handsome and this good at the game. And he's like, haha, thanks. And I was like, oh, I'm just fucking weirdo.
Warrior to be playing the finals, but dude, he pulls it off.
No,
And
he just has it in
stays
his
calm,
streams on
collected.
Twitch
He
sometimes.
seems
It's
very
not on his
polite.
YouTube.
I really don't have anything.
Dude is a
negative
good looking
to say.
dude. Dude has I don't know if it's one or two, but either one or two of his arms are fully tatted, and he's got a really nice beard. Like it's insane. He looks like he's in a biker gang. And he's just cracked at the finals. It's so cool.
Other than the fact that sniper supremacy, bow
You can look it
users
up.
Suck, bone chiller.
Let's see if we can look up Apo face. Let's see how famous Apo is. I'm not even gonna put That's Thixie. Wrong person, Google. All right, I guess not. What if we just look up Apo the finals? Why is Star Wars Battlefront? Oh, I forgot the H. There we go. I'm like, why is Star Wars Battlefront? There's got to be a screenshot of his face. Yeah, it does not. Well, it kind of matches after you see it. Why is Thixie here? Whatever. All right. Finals isn't that big yet, but the dude, this is funny. The dude is a good-looking dude, glaze aside. Dude looks like a man's man.
That's all I got to say. All right, next up we have Sanguine, Mr. Repeater. Now, Sanguine, I remember when he first started making videos, it was around the time I was starting to get kind of serious in it as well. And I felt like he was really an inspiration, I think, in kind of how I started designing some of my gameplay videos.
Yeah, a completely different instance with me when I met Sanguine. I met Sanguine in game when in like season 2 when I think he was just getting his like come up. People were actually recognizing his skill level, and I was hating on model users. Constantly hating on him because the model was broken, bro. But he used the model. I don't know if this was season 2 or after, but he was correct from the beginning with the model before it was broken. So when it got broken, obviously he went insane. Like obviously popularity and views and stuff and just skill wise. So when I was like really good at the game back in season 2, I ran into him, I think in ranked, and in live, people were telling me, "Oh, that's Sanguine in your lobby." So then we would like look for each other and go bar for bar or whatever. And I think I was talking shit about him using the model before I realized it was him. And then I was like, "Oh crap, he's actually just really good." But it's okay that he was using it because he used it before it was broken. But that was my first introduction to Sanguine, and then I watched him ever since then. And then I think recently, like last month, I made a video about him.
And also that I learned that like if you have a
I hated
good
that.
enough personality and your
don't
gameplay is
look good to
enough,
be brutally.
and this is not a shot. I mean this.
Skew, you don't look good, to be brutally honest. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. Why are you my only mod?
Seriously, he really gives the people a steady flow of content. He's making sure videos are coming out consistently. His gameplay
Used to
speaks
be
for
like me.
itself. He doesn't have to do a ton of editing or anything crazy. his personality and his gameplay is what people are there for. He has capitalized on that audience, and once again, he just seems like a very kind guy. I saw after he hit his most recent sub goal, he put out a super long community post just thanking everybody, and you can tell by the way it was written, he really meant it. So Sanguine, fantastic.
Dude, I saw this. I was like 200 away from 10K, and I was like, brother, I have to get 10K too. I saw this and I was like, bro, I gotta grind.
Although I gotta say, man, you did pass me in subscribers, and my fragile ego cannot handle that, man. So I gotta put you in Bone Chiller. I think you understand. Next up, we have
also Sanguine has one of the most intimidating profile photos for a YouTuber I've ever seen, dog.
Truce, we have the other MGL guy. Now, Truce and Andrewstown, these guys right here. All right, for the longest time, I cannot lie to you, I did get them mixed up. I feel really bad. They're both MGL guys, and I feel like, there's a saying, this town ain't big enough for the two of us. But, like, these two together, like, they did, like, a 1v1 tournament not too long ago. Some of the most wholesome people in the world.
Truce is really cool. He's in that creator group chat with us as well.
Embracing the fact that he knows the weapon.
His profile photo on Discord is an actual military man with an MGL. I thought it was a picture of him. I don't think it is, but that's why I was like, no way. You're actually trained with this weapon.
That he uses, is not like meta. Probably won't be meta until after the majors, if we're being honest, until it gets a much needed buff or rework. But at the end of the day, man, I love the content that Truce makes. I love his personality. I really don't have much negative to say, other than the fact that if I put him above Andrews or below, I'm picking a side. So realistically, the only place I can put him is
no wars in the chat.
Next up, we have the Chonk Plays. Now, this guy here, this is one of the most negative guys I've ever met in my life. The Chonk is always upset. He's never smiling. He's never happy.
I actually haven't seen any of his videos, so this is my first introduction. I'm assuming he's kidding, but if he's not, that's crazy.
Jokes aside, when I first started watching the Chonk, man, I remember this so vividly. I remember seeing his thumbnail, and it was a caricature of himself with just the most caked up character. And I'm like,
hey, low-key, with shorter hair, this is gonna sound crazy because of this, but with oh God, what's he gonna say?
Bob, we're just shared 1 bits. Together we skew it so hard.
Oh my God, Pop. Anyway. With shorter hair and picture tattoo sleeves on both arms, that kind of looks like Apo.
What?
And obviously not the giant ass. I don't know how big Apo's ass is. Please don't clip that. Nor do I care. Fuck. I know that's going to get... That kind of looks like him.
Fuck is this? And I click on the video and he starts screeching and screaming and just laughing at everything. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy? And then he invites me to do a gameplay with him. And we talk in a party and I'm like, this guy's pretty cool. I fucking love this guy. So the Chonk, man, the only negative thing I have to say
please don't.
is that he started dating my editor behind my back, and that.
What? What? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not even...
It's really upsetting because, we had something special and the Chonk had to interject into it, man. But I'll be honest, man.
Is that an inside joke?
I think I gotta make him a Skeletal Sovereign. The Chonk is he's just that guy. He's just a wholesome guy. We're officially married now, if you didn't know. You can leave the wedding present. I'll put a PO box in the description.
It did, bro.
Yeah, man. Chonk, pretty cool guy. All right, next up we have Luke on Steam. He's probably editing this video, so I think regardless of what I do, if I put him in any tier other than Skeletal Sovereign, he's just gonna edit the video and put himself in S tier because that's what he does, man. I'm gonna put him in Deadweight personally because I made a tier list video, right? I made a tier list video, and I said, Luke, before we get into the tier list, right? I want to say this guy. At the end of the day, one thing this guy does absolutely fantastically, and why you should go check him out. This is the most to the point, honest finals community creator that I've seen. If he has an opinion, if he believes that he's going to tell you, he's going to back it up, and he is willing to have a conversation. That's the most important thing, right? If you talk to Luke on Steam, he's willing to have a conversation, and he's willing to debate something other than just, no, my opinion's right, yours is wrong, which I think is fantastic. So for all those reasons,
love
man,
a vertical
Luke,
style
fantastic
editor.
content.
No joke.
Gonna have to stick him in Deadweight because he disagreed with me on my tier list. So yeah, you said that the BFR Titan was S tier. I said it was A tier. How dare you disagree with me? You're fired. Next up, we have
fired.
Mr. Hyperborean.
He's like one of the most active. I also think he's a veteran too. He was in the conversation we were talking about who's veterans in the group chat. But this dude is also hilarious. Like, he's hilarious in the Discord. I don't think I've ever, like, well, obviously heard his voice in the videos, but dude's funny.
Mr. Alien Guy. Mr. Makes videos about the finals. Also very similar to Luke in the
I might
regard that
start
if Hyper
sending you
feels a certain type of way,
some
he's going to
highlights.
tell you.
No joke.
Don't you worry about it. He's gonna tell you what's going on there. I love his content. I think he's another voice in the community for the casual audience above all, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, really
also, dude, I
important
want to
too.
say congratulations. Hyper made a fantastic video that just passed 50K views.
Oh, hell
Which
yeah.
is insane, man. Huge milestone.
That's hard to
Talking
do in
about-
a
you can
game
tell
like
the
this.
research he did on this video, perhaps one of the most researched videos in the history of the finals, talking about what weapons you can own in real life, which is insane. Although I will say, man, kind of heartbreaking that this guy's telling me I can't own a minigun
Yes.
in real life. He said you're not going to get it, and that's really discouraging because
Depends on where you
I will
live.
find a way. I'm going to find a way to own one. And Hyper, you're just hating. You just don't have
depends
faith
on
in
where
me. So
you
for that
live
reason,
and if
man,
you have a-
I'll stick you in Skeletal or Supreme Skeleton.
Company
but
ties
I will
or
own a minigun, and
corporation
you can't do anything about it.
ties.
Next up, we have Gunbuck. I'll be honest, man. Out of everybody on this list, I tried to.
Oh
say
my
something
gosh. I didn't even realize this was him because of the profile photo. His shorts come up all the time and I go, what do I say here? One, the dude's ripped. How do I say this without it being mean? Not mean. He makes me comfortable when you all call me Unk. Okay? But what upsets me is that he is more fit and has more personality than me. So he's better at life than me. But so he gives me hope going forward. That's all. I think that's
negative about this guy. Even
Don't
like, a comedic
misinterpret
sense, I
it.
really can. This is the most wholesome finals.
He gives me
I
hope.
gotta stick him in the top of this. Gunbuck is the most wholesome finals creator. Like,
yeah, he is, dude.
he's
It's,
in this game. He's a
he's
dad,
like
he has a wife, he plays
super emotive and entertaining.
games with his wife. The only reason he made a channel, he told me, is because his kids were like, "Dad, you're really cool. You should do this." He wanted to bond with his kids, so he made the channel. And the amount of work this guy puts into his stuff, like his stream set.
Bobward said, "Yeah, not very hard to have more personality than you, though. You just don't have any." So I can't argue that with that, Bob.
Up his history, he has a lot of good advice. Just a super wholesome guy. If you have not checked out Gunbuck, please do. Even
he's
in like
fun
a
to
comedic
watch.
sense. Obviously, this video is just to fuck around and have a good time.
Even if you
I have
don't play
nothing
the
negative to
finals,
say about
man.
Gunbuck. Just actually,
just fun to
He was the
watch.
first person I actually collabed with, like on stream, and I don't think I could have chose a better guy. There's a reason that if you collab, usually your first collab is going to be Gunbuck. Like, he is actually just the finals dad. He takes people under his wing, introduces them into the community. Just a super wholesome guy. So for that reason, man, I got to stick him in S tier. Or
Yes, you can, Bob.
Skeletal Sovereign, we shall say. All right, next up we got B-Shots. This guy did one of the fucking coolest challenges I've ever seen in the finals community, which was making it all the way to Diamond without firing a bullet. Bro was he did a pacifist run in ranked and made it to Diamond. That's insane, man.
That
I
is
hope I'm
insane.
not mixing that up. At a minimum, though, this guy right here does some cool stuff with the Riot Shield. I think Jinko would
Dude's
appreciate
profile
that for sure.
Dude's profile photo is the best out of all of them, I think. Am I wrong? That's the best profile photo out of this entire list. Sorry, Combo, but it is. That's hilariously great.
Once again, just a super positive
That is an
guy.
insane
I don't think
challenge.
you could make up anything negative about B-Shots if you wanted to. He even did a charity live stream
I saw,
where he
yeah.
like raised a bunch of money, did 24 hours. The dedication
Yeah, that's
is
so
insane.
cool.
Although I do have to put him in Supreme Skeleton because the charity he donated to wasn't my bank account. Had the charity been for Skeletons in Need, that's my nonprofit organization, I could have put him in Skeletal Sovereign, but for that reason,
Something
gotta
about
put him
the
in Supreme
skeleton photos is fucking
All right, next up we have
hilarious.
Mr. Who in God's Name, or Mr. PP Meow Meow.
Is that a face reveal for PP Meow Meow there? I love him because one, apparently he was in my community before he started making YouTube videos. So I don't know where he's at now. Why you not here, PP? But he was like active in my Discord and stuff before he started doing videos, and I was like watching his streams one night because he's in Australia, and if you don't know, like half my family is Australian. My mom's from Perth. So I went to school there for a little while, but I'm like talking to him about that, and so when I end stream in his time zone, he just starts stream. So I end stream, and then while I'm like going to bed, I will watch Who in God's Name, the live stream, and I'm talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I've been in your community for forever." Like I know. I was like, "Oh, I think I said, oh, I'm excited. You know who I am," and he's like, "What?" And then I looked, and he's like commented on all of my original videos, and in my Discord, I feel like
another personality, just so funny.
Dude
it's
is
hard
so
not to
funny.
just be in a good mood with this guy around.
Yeah, he's so
he's always
funny.
talking to his community. Once again, you can tell just a super wholesome guy, has some good takes. I like his approach to content creation, where he does.
Before you say it, Bob, yeah, he's funnier than me.
Commentary outside of the final sphere, like he'll talk about things that are actually happening in the community and inside of gaming as a whole, which I think is really cool because a lot of people just see commenting like, "Oh, I didn't know this was going on." So keep doing that channel, my friend. The only thing I have to say,
oh, Chad, I'm getting excited.
His name is Pee Pee Meow Meow. He kind of smells like pee, dude. That's kind of gross. So I gotta put you in bone chiller, dude. Take a shower. Come on, you smell like pee. All right, next up we have the Finals Central. You got two guys in here making some esports content.
He's in the group chat as well, and that's how I found his face reveal. Also a handsome individual.
And I gotta say, man, these guys really, I think, are like the face of the competitive scene. A lot of what we see in the comp scene for the finals would not exist without these guys. They're fantastic commentators. They've commented on my videos before. They just seem like the most wholesome guys ever. Like, you can tell they're passionate. They're literally here, like, taking up a ton of their free time. Like, I don't think these guys get enough credit for how much effort they put into the pro scene. And
not nearly enough.
They're almost like, they do like stat tracking. They know people by name. Like, this shit is just so cool, man. I love what they're doing. I love when the community takes it upon themselves to kind of grow that esports community. I think that's
Caleb, be nice to me. Stop being mean.
Dude, you've said it like 80 times.
That's how I know. That's the only time I interacted with him.
80 times. Even Kenny had to double down on you.
Know them. You just say you
Jeez,
know them.
They're worse than you, Bob. Bro, they're worse than you.
That's really cool.
But they're watching.
The only downside, man, you didn't invite me. I understand. If you invited me...
Oh, actually, these guys are in a group chat I'm in.
My sniper to esports, the entire thing would fall apart because there would be no competition. So I understand, of course. But seriously, man, I can't even say that shit with a straight face. Fantastic content, man. I love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing, and we'll stick you in Supreme Skeleton.
Ooh, all right, guys. It's our time.
And
I'm excited. Where do we think we go? Bob, you're not allowed to vote. Everyone, predictions. Where are we being put? Here we go. I'm so excited. Where do we think we're put? My guess, dead weight. Because I'm insecure. Where do you guys think we're going? Oh, it better be nice. Bone chiller? I think I'd agree. Okay, I can deal with this. It's okay. It's all right. I'll be dead weight. Let's see what he says.
Bob, we're just shared 1 bits.
What's Bob
Skew,
gonna
you're
say?
so kind even when I just torment you all day and just make fun of you because I am self-conscious about myself and need to make fun of someone and downgrade people to feel good about myself. You still allow me to have mod and you still won't get genuinely annoyed. On top of that, you're kind enough to rate my channel S tier. It's insane how kind you are. I am sorry about everything I said ever. I feel bad for trying to get you cancelled. Please forgive me, man. You're such a good person.
Wait, whoa. You trying to get me canceled? Bob feels the stream ending and is now ending it on a good note. You know what? Actually, no. Nope. I actually am just a good person. All right, here we go.
finally, we have Mr. Mount Skew.
Oh my god, my thumbnails. Oh my god, my thumbnails. Why? It's different when I'm making them one at a time. Why don't you guys ever tell me my thumbnails look that tryhard? Why didn't you guys tell me my thumbnails look so tryhard? Also, I did not know that I reused that same asset so close to each other. Also, this one was before I learned Photoshop. I was making these on my phone. These are Photoshop. I was making these on my phone. Ugh. Hey, a little 11K up here, though. Hey. Because you are freaking trying. That's true. I am trying hard.
Ooh, this guy here makes some absolutely hilarious content. I love his attitude, his kind of like, people call him Unk. I don't know why. Dude, he looks younger than I do, and he's like older than me. It's kind of crazy, man. He makes some fantastic content. Also, another one. One thing I love that Skew does is this guy hosts so many tournaments. Yeah. You guys may not know that. Go check out his content. Go check out his tournaments because he...
Oh my god, the thumbnail again. I hate it. I hate my thumbnails, bro. Oh, man. Holy crap. There's a guy with a bow behind me. It's so weird looking at a different perspective. So... Oh, God.
Bobware just shared 1 bits. So true, Skew is so sexy and young looking.
Now all the clips are going to go from Bob bullying me to Bob glazing me.
He hosts them all by himself. He commentates them by himself. And, like, he actually rewards the people who do it. He doesn't... I really think, like, if you're scared to really jump into the competitive scene and you want to hop in there and kind of get your name out there, show off your skills, this is the guy to talk to, man. Super supportive guy, does fantastic content. The only thing I have to knock him for, man, is, like, he kind of looks scared in his thumbnails. Like, he always looks kind of spooked, man.
I do.
Looks like somebody's about to, like, beat him up. And I'm like, dude, it's okay. It's just a... man. Super supportive guy, does fantastic content. The only thing I have to knock him for, man, is, like, he kind of looks scared in his thumbnails. Like, he always looks kind of spooked, man.
Let me just screenshot this for my thumbnail for this video. There we go. I would like to keep this edited photo for the rest of my life. That is exactly how I look. I'm scared of how fire my fucking video is going to be when you watch it.
And looks like somebody's about to, like, beat him up. And I'm like, dude, it's okay. It's just a thumbnail, man. So we'll put him in, we'll put him in Supreme Skeleton.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. I definitely liked my place next to PP Meow Meow, but no, in no planet am I above Thixie and Apo. But let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm him. The funny thing about that rating is I talked about how scared I was about my rating, and then when I was up, he said I'm just a bit too scared.
Right here, man. Anyways, everyone, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Understand that, like, this video is obviously a joke. Like, here. This is how I actually feel. I'm not kidding when I say this.
And video's over. He's just fixed it. All right, guys. I'm glad we could react to this. He just fixed it. That's it. And that's how he feels.
Every single content creator I put in this video are people that I actually watch and I think make fantastic stuff for the game. I don't think I could ever actually choose like one over the other. I think from the bottom of my heart, and I mean this, I've been in a lot of competitive spheres. For those who don't know me, right?
Oh God, what did Bob say? I'm not gonna check it first.
Bobware just shared 1 bit.
Uh-oh.
Wow, what an inaccurate video. Skew isn't Supreme Skeleton. He is God tier. He is the best content creator on the face of the earth.
What a 180 from Bob, but I like it. You know what? Is there a tier above mod I could give Bob? Now you guys know how he got mod.
I played Destiny 2 at like the highest competitive level multiple times. This community
Whoa. I mean, the self-glaze is crazy. And the hate on the finals channel is
so
hilarious.
welcoming, so kind. And we're going to keep this one. We'll keep
people
these
will
down here.
Yeah,
but just genuinely, everybody in this community, I want to say a big thank you for not only allowing me to, this is to you, the viewer, and maybe any of these guys.
Bobware just shared 1 bit. There is actually a tier above mod.
Oh. Well then, just kidding. If we ever get like, once we hit it, if your clips, Bob, get me to 1,000 followers on Twitch, I'll bump you up.
Is watching, for allowing me to kind of live my dream and meet some of the coolest people I've ever met, just in general. So a huge thank you. And this is kind of like, once again, just for fun. Please don't take this seriously. a big love letter to the finals community and the content we make.
God, imagine
may
someone
not be
actually
big,
gets mad.
right? But the spirit and the soul in this community is unmatched and unlike anything I've ever seen. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, the finals. Thank you, Embark. And thank you to all these wonderful people who are making content for our favorite game. So this has been Combo. Thank you so much for coming and watching. Stay home, stay safe, and I'll talk to y'all next time.
Combo
Later.
has 12.6K? Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. These are so cool. All right. That was a great video.